All right, what about now? Yeah, you guys should be able to hear me now. All right. So let me try that again. What's up, everyone? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Maybe that was a good thing I was muted. So I just want to say, look at my hand. I look like I murdered someone. But I really didn't. Kim, I did see for some reason your texts aren't coming up right. So I have to like search for it to come up. I don't know why. So, okay. It's now a good thing that I take some time before I go live. I was in the middle of making the kids breakfast when I saw the most disturbing video I think I've ever seen come out of these communities in my entire life. Why am I even going live about it? Some of you might want to know. Because my name happens to be the most talked about in these communities. In the DC. Why? Because people make money on my name. So all of a sudden I get put out there as the worst person in the world. I am so disgusting. I'm this, I'm that. Great, then don't watch me. But every single day, I hear people that are 1,000 times worse that never get called out. And why do they not get called out? Because the moral authorities of the community don't make money off them. And they won't make views off them. So they don't call them out. So anybody that thinks all of these clip channels are moral authorities, you might want to think again, because they will never ever call out real people, or their friends. They'll only call out what makes them money. So, and that goes for every one of them across the board. I have yet to see anybody let me rephrase that. The person that made this video does it to show people the community. She is one of the only clip channels that I can respect, because she doesn't do it for money. She doesn't do it for her friends. She'll call me out if she has to. She does it because she is a real person who wants people to see what is out there. Everybody else does it who can make me money, who can give me views, so they target one person or they pick on one person when all this other shit is still going on in the community and they don't say a fucking word. Of course they don't, because it's either their friends or, like I said, they don't get views and money off of it. So I will recommend, and I'll drop the link when I pull it up, but there's a channel called Whistledown, very quiet, low-key, who calls out people in the community and shows things that most people wouldn't even see. So, because they don't really watch her. She gets a couple hundred views, but when I saw this video, it was disturbing. Not only disturbing, but even worse that nobody's called it out. And like hearing it, I'm literally shaking at the shit that I heard. So I want you guys to know, anyone that's ever been in an abusive relationship, trigger warning. Because you are going to probably have the same reaction I did, and that was to flip the fuck out. That any woman could say this about this situation. I'm sorry, but I can't. You guys will understand. And I was never even in a physical abusive relationship. I was in a mentally, emotionally, psychologically, financially abusive relationship, but not really physical. So I don't know truly what it's like to be beat, because I would fucking take a bat to them. But many women, including myself, in psychological and financial, you don't realize what's happening while it's happening. So if you're in a physical abusive relationship, there's always an excuse for what happened, why they did what they did. Or I have friends that were in physically abusive relationships that stayed together to try to hold the family together. You know, I realized I was a victim after it was all over, when I was being dragged through the courts, when I started seeing really what abusers do. And You could tell my voice is still shaking from what I heard. What physical abusers do as compared to mental abusers and psychological abusers. Abuse is abuse. Any way you cut it, abuse is abuse. And in my opinion, and maybe just because this is what happened to me, but in my opinion, psychological is way worse because physical, the scars go away. Psychological, it doesn't. But how is this all related to YouTube? You're going to see in a minute. What I also want to say is if an entire community does not shun this person and call this person out, don't ever, ever mention my name again. Weeble Wobble from Staten Island over there tagged me in a video. I didn't watch it, but I saw that I had a mention on my tags. Weeble Wobble, please keep my name out of your mouth. Like, you're disgusting. Like, go on a cruise or something. Just go away. So, all right. Again, I'm going to play the video. It is disturbing. And it's heartbreaking. Literally heartbreaking. So, without further ado, hey, K-Rocks. Okay. Again, trigger warning. Hey, Dumblon. Okay, for those of you guys on a cell phone, I'm going to read you what she had said. In the first recording, you will hear Behaven deny her talking about Misty's children, then she tries to justify it. Okay, for those of you from other communities, this is straight from the DC, which is the drama community of YouTube, or the bottom of the drama community, any way you want to slice it. Misdemeanor is not the same misdemeanor that we see here and there that used to come in here that I've seen in Molly's. It's a different misdemeanor. So I don't want anyone to attack this other one. Miss Behaven is a former Patreon that was a Patreon for about a month, accused me of some lying ass shit, went around bashing me all over the place about what a horrible fucking person I was, and still does it today until Tracy the Truth had called her out and said, you did that, not Laura. Stop blaming Laura. So just to go show you what type of person these people are. Okay. And Samara, I have lost all respect for you. I'm not even going to go there yet, but by the end of this video, I might make a couple of comments because you are disgusting. Kelly, you are disgusting. Misdemeanor, you are disgusting. And Carla, go put your head under a rock.
Talked about anyone's kids on this platform, ever. First of all, Demeanor's kids are grown. Number two, she doesn't get any respect. I said what I said to push home what type of person she is. I did it, and I stand behind it.
Okay, let me also state, this is YouTube, okay? YouTube. You stand behind what? You are fucking disgusting, Behaving. Go get a fucking life, you catfish bitch.
$5 years.
Can I just make something else clear?
Mm-hmm.
Her daughter reached out to misbehaving.
Okay, point number one. Her daughter would have no reason to reach out to misbehaving unless misbehaving reached out to her first. So now it's okay to go real life. Hey, Burnt Toast, why how come nobody's calling this out? JC, why aren't you calling this out? How come nobody's calling this out? Bunch of fake-ass people in this damn community.
I wasn't going to say that.
She left a message, and her daughter.
Carla, I wasn't going to say who.
Translation, I wasn't going to tell anybody I went real life, Carla. Why are you telling people I went real life, Carla?
$5 years. Can I just make something else clear?
Mm-hmm.
Her daughter reached out to misbehaving.
I wasn't going to say that.
She left a message, and her daughter.
Carla, I wasn't going to say who.
And her daughter.
Carla, I wasn't going to say who it was.
So that just said that misbehaving is contacting people in real life, and she's proud of it. Oh, this gets way worse.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Whoopsie.
My bad.
Now, I hope she doesn't give her hell for it, but it is what it is.
Because of this whoopsie, Behaving has destroyed an entire family, including grandchildren. Now, in all fairness, I wouldn't put that on Behaving. Just saying.
She's grown with her own kids. I didn't talk about any. The situation happened when they were minors, but
Hey, Remy.
She says, now what you're about to hear is how Behaving will continue to go real life and be proud of it. Where are the call outs on this? How come nobody's saying anything? Because all these clip channels are all about making money in their own pockets and not about what's right. You never see me do shit like this, yet I'm talked about all the time. Why is that?
I wanted to know if Sue's really an RN, because I can't imagine that someone.
Hey, Misbehaving, it's none of your fucking business if she's a real nurse or not. How's that? It is nobody's fucking business what somebody else does. It's not your concern, and it has nothing to do with you. So, I don't know why you fucking care if she's a real nurse. I don't believe you're a real person. How's that? You're a fucking catfish is what you are.
Truly an RN would act so recklessly. I did reach out to one and asked that simple question, and they replied back to call me.
Why is it her, exactly, Mally, why is it her fucking business what somebody does? Do you need medical help? Did she come to you for medical help? That is not your fucking business. this is when I started getting over the top. Like, who the fuck do you think you are? Like, 3/4 of that community lies about what they do. How come you're not calling them? And let me also add, I don't even like misdemeanor. But what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. Yeah, Behaven reached out to her.
I did reach out to one and asked that simple question, and they replied back to call me.
Why do you stop and start after every 3 words? Community. What's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of the right word I'm looking for.
Now, this is someone that knows Susan alive.
Now she's calling her by
Knows
first
her
name.
very, very well. So I called her. And she did confirm
Thank you.
that
Fair use.
Miss is an RN.
So far, she's reached out to her family members, looked up her career, and is bringing it all to YouTube, all for your entertainment. I'm also reading what Behaven writes. Yeah, fair use. Thank you. But I'm also reading what Behaven writes in case you're on a cell phone, you can't see it.
And I just let her talk. I didn't ask a question. And she talked and she talked and she talked. And by the end of the conversation, you could have picked me up off of the floor with the things that I found. Susan, you're a piece of shit.
No, you're a piece of shit, Misbehaving / AKA misnomer. Yeah, I heard about that, Mally. Someone has put together that misnomer, the wretched cunt, is misbehaving. I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what I've heard. Yeah, she made sure everyone knew her name.
Hold on, just to clarify, you keep saying Susan, but it's Miss D.
I know.
Everybody's
Sorry.
asking who's Susan? Who's Susan? Yeah, it's Miss.
Nunya, you were part of that group for a while, right? I have the right, Nunya Biz. You were part of that group, right?
Misdemeanor.
I'm used to calling her that and referring to. I really apologize, you guys. I catch myself, but I'm obviously doing a terrible job.
You're doing a terrible job of saying her YouTube name and not her real name. I guess your only job is to destroy people. And you should unsub everybody on that panel. I can't even fucking believe Kelly was up there and was okay with this. Samara, go eat some bacon. And I'm so livid. These people are fucking vile.
Wait, I have to ask a question. What state is she registered in as an RN?
Samara, again, go get attacked by a cow. Why does it fucking matter what state she's from or what state she's an RN in? Why is this your business? Please tell me. Absolutely sick and disgusting.
I don't know if I want to say that.
All right.
Now she's got
the
morals.
state she lives in, is that
Okay.
enough for whoever's asking?
It does get much worse.
Is she
She's
still
Yeah, yeah.
working and hasn't been.
She might
Heavy duty.
not have a license anymore.
Why does it fucking matter? It's YouTube. Who cares? And the reason why I say Samara go get bit by a cow, not because cows bite, because she's a vegan. That's why. So I hope bacon attacks her and it starts raining bacon on top of her.
Yeah. I don't
She's
know.
ruined a lot. She's ruined a
But
few
let's
lives.
just say the person that misbehaved talked to, who knows misdemeanor in real life, misdemeanor's been playing this game for years.
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 25 years.
Misdemeanor's playing a game. Okay. It's all Misdemeanor's fault that Behaven reached out to Misdemeanor's family. That's Misdemeanor's fault. Gotcha.
She
25
told
years.
everyone that's up on this panel that her ex-husband beat her with a bait. I'm going to tell you the real story.
Okay, fair warning. Big warning here. Okay? If you've ever been in a physically abusive relationship, this is going to trigger the fuck out of you. Just want to let you know, right up front, be warned. Hey, Nanny.
Her husband got sick of her internet 24/7, ignoring her kids, that one day he came out a baseball bat, started walking towards the computer, and misdemeanor stepped in front of her beloved computer and got that.
Okay, let me tell you right now, a non-abuser, I want, for lack of a better way to put it, a normal person doesn't smash their own shit with something that's going to destroy it. Only an abuser does something like that, okay? A non-abuser, I'm going to repeat this, a non-abuser doesn't break their own shit. Why? Because they're going to have to rebuy it. So there's no point in breaking something if you're going to have to rebuy it. There's kids in the house. Hey, Sarah, there's kids in the house and everything. So, again, only an abuser would break a computer with a baseball bat, okay? I'm going to rewind that a little and play it without stopping. And let's see this wonderful reaction to this wretched person.
Baseball bat, started walking towards the computer, and misdemeanor stepped in front of her beloved computer and got that.
These people laugh. They laugh. Okay? Let me back up for a second. Again. A non-abusive person, male or female, I'm not going to just put it on a man. A non-abusive person does not take a baseball bat ready to hit a computer and then turn around and hit so hard or can't control themselves that they end up hitting their wife. And they're laughing at it, Sarah. That is an abusive relationship with an abusive man. Nobody walks in front of a bat, you sick fuck. And the fact that you guys laugh about it, I want to know why nobody is calling this out. You call Corey out, you call this one out, you call that one out for way less than this. This is not funny at all. And again, I don't even like misdemeanor. But this is not funny. And I'm going to replay that. And again, trigger warning, but I'm going to replay that without stopping. And after this is done, I'm going to replay the whole thing without stopping. And you guys can really hear how fucking sick this is.
That one day he came, got a baseball bat, started walking towards the computer, and Misdemeanor stepped in front of her beloved computer and got a bat. He did not come after her to deliberately beat her with a bat.
I wasn't raised in a castle. I grew up on the outskirts.
Did you guys not hear that I just read that whole thing? All right, I'll read it again since it looked like I was on mute. Misdemeanor was beat with a baseball bat for not having dinner ready on time. Her children were fed, well-dressed, and are all very well educated. At no point in time did she ever put herself before her children or a husband. For 17 years, she endured the beatings to keep her family together. Hearing a woman tell you how she picked herself up, bloody and skin torn, to get out is, in no uncertain terms, certain words, heartbreaking. No one deserves to be beat with a baseball bat. No one. If you believe that is funny or entertaining, then that speaks to your own character or morals. Susan had left YouTube 8 months ago, deleted her channel, gone. There is, nor was absolutely no justification for this type of behavior. Ultimately, you will all surround yourself with the people who cross lines and boundaries because the really good ones are all gone. Hey, I resent that. I have spoken to Susan every day for the last 2 years. I picked her heart up when you destroyed her. I'm the one, not any one of you. I am. We have both stepped away and found so much more joy and fun in life. We choose to see the signs of something immorally evil and walk away, if not run as fast as we can. Neither of us were or are on YouTube for entertainment purposes. I am not here to convince anyone. That's the choice you make. My advice is to trust your own decisions because in the end, you will be the only one held accountable. Whistle down.
Skirts of town, no dresses with golden tassels. The rings on my hand are handed down, but I'm gonna find the one that needs me, sees me, and treats me like I'm already royalty. There ain't nothing priceless on my wrist. I might not fly private, but that don't mean I ain't a queen. Queens don't hate, queens don't fight, queens don't stay unless their king treats her right. Oh, every jewel on my crown, you better believe I earned
Now I'm going to play the whole thing over without stopping. And yes, thank you, Claire. I don't know if I ever even say your name right. Today is Mother's Day in the UK, so happy Mother's Day to everybody in the UK. And now I'm going to play it from the beginning without stopping, so you guys can hear it the whole way through without me stopping. It's just as sick. Believe that.
Talked about anyone's kids on this platform ever. First of all, Demeanor's kids are grown. Number two, she doesn't get any respect. I said what I said to push home what type of person she is. I did it, and I stand behind it. Five years.
And can I just make something else clear?
Mm-hmm.
Her daughter reached out to misbehaving.
I wasn't going to say that.
She left a message, and her daughter reached out.
Carla, I wasn't going to say who.
"5 years."
And can I just make something else clear?
Mm-hmm.
Her daughter reached out to misbehaving.
I wasn't gonna say that.
She left a message, and her daughter reached out.
Carla, I wasn't gonna say who.
And her daughter reached out.
Carla, I wasn't going to say who it was.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Whoopsie.
My bad.
Now, I hope she doesn't give her hell for it, but it is what it is. She's grown with her own kids. I didn't talk about any. The situation happened when they were minors, but
Hey, Remy.
All right, I said I wasn't going to pause it. I just got to click on here. People wondering, I see comments about the timeline. This situation happened when her kids were minors. Very important to keep that in mind.
I wanted to know if Sue's really an RN, because I can't imagine that someone truly an RN would act so recklessly. I did reach out to one and ask that simple question, and they replied back to call me. I did reach out to one and ask that simple question, and they replied back to call me. Now, this is someone that knows Susan alive. Knows her very, very well. So I called her. And she did confirm that Miss is an RN. And I just let her talk. I didn't ask a question. And she talked and she talked and she talked. And by the conversation, you could have picked me up off of the floor with the things that I found. Susan, you're a piece of shit.
Hold on. Just to clarify, you keep saying Susan, but it's Miss D.
I know.
Everybody's
Sorry.
asking, who's Susan? Who's Susan? Yeah, it's Miss
Misdemeanor.
I'm so calling her that and referring to. I really apologize, you guys. I catch myself, but I'm obviously doing a terrible job.
Wait, I have to ask a question. What state is she registered in as an RN?
I don't know if I want to say that.
All right.
I just need to say, I will not doubt the person that said that Miss Nobody is also misbehaving. I believe now you are 100% correct. So good job. I'm now 100% convinced that you are right. Good job.
I mean, the state she lives in, is that
Okay.
good enough for whoever's asking?
She's not
Yeah.
Working and hasn't been.
She might
Heavy
not have a license anymore.
Yeah. I don't
She's
know.
ruined a lot. She's ruined a
But
few
let's
lives.
just say the person that misbehaving talked to.
Okay, maybe I'm the only one that didn't know Mighty Mally was who she is. So, okay. Thank you, though. You are right. Misnomer is fucking misbehaving.
Who knows misdemeanor in real life.
Exactly, Bailey.
Misdemeanor's been playing this game for years.
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 25
5
years.
years.
She
25
told
years.
everyone that's up on this panel that her ex-husband beat her with a bat. I'm going to tell you the real story. Her husband got sick of her internet 24/7, ignoring her kids, that one day he came got a baseball bat, started walking towards the computer, and misdemeanor stepped in front of her beloved computer and got a bat. He did not come after her to deliberately beat her with a bat.
I wasn't raised in a castle. I grew up on the outskirts of town. No dresses with golden tassels. The rings on my hand are handed down. But I'm gonna find the one that needs me, sees me, and treats me like I'm already royalty. There ain't nothing priceless on my wrist. I might not fly private, but that don't mean I ain't a queen. Queens don't hate, queens don't fight, queens don't stay unless their king treats her right. Oh, every jewel on my crown, you better believe I earned it. Won't keep people around that don't believe I deserve it. No, queens ain't fake. A queen's gonna rule just the way she was made. Oh, I ain't about to let nobody come and take turn my pain into power. Every tear's a diamond on my cheek. Queens don't hate, queens don't fight, queens don't stay unless their king treats her right. Oh, every jewel on my crown, you better believe I earned it. Won't be people around that don't believe I deserve it. No, queens ain't fake. A queen's gonna rule just the way she was made. Oh, I ain't about to let nobody come and take me off this throne. Some girls might, but queens don't. Queens don't break, they just get stronger. There ain't nothing they can't conquer. Queens don't hate, queens don't fight, queens don't stay unless their king treats her right. Oh, every jewel on my crown, you better believe I earned it. Won't be people around that don't believe I deserve it. No, queens ain't fake. A queen's gonna rule just the way she was made. Oh, I ain't about to let nobody come and take me off this throne. Some girls might, but queens don't.
Let me give you guys behaving not behaving. Behaving can go get fucked up with bacon with Samara. But let me give you Whistledown's link. And again, Whistledown, I know personally I was supposed to meet her, but Molly fucked that one up. There's the link to the video. You can get Whistledown. Make sure you subscribe. And I just resubscribe. I don't know why I wasn't subscribed. But yeah, it's heartbreaking. But yet, you have all these people. Let's call out Laura. Let's worry about something Laura said 3 years ago. Let's make Laura the scapegoat of the community. Fuck you and the horse you rode in on. And for Samara, Kelly, Behave, Carla, if anybody can support this, keep my fucking name out of your mouth. Do not come in my chats, unsub, do whatever you gotta do. I will never support anybody that supports shit like this. And the fact that they all laughed about it makes me embarrassed that they ever supported me. Ew. Just ew. Like I said, I don't talk to Misdemeanor. I've had my issues with her. But at the end of the day, DV is wrong no matter how you slice it. So, you could talk about Corey all day long. You could talk about me all day long. But I don't hear people calling this shit out. And this shit is what needs to get called out. And anyone with a decent-sized platform should be calling this kind of shit out. Because it affects everybody. Now, I understand Carla only gets 20 people in her live or 40 people in her live. And they all think they're badasses. But someone like myself with a bigger platform needed to show who these fucking people really are. And for those of you that support them, keep my fucking name out of your mouth because you are vile. So when people hear all this shit about Laura, remember this. These are their friends. These are people they support. The people that say I'm so horrible, I've never said or done anything even close to that, nor have I ever laughed at a DV victim. But, I'm so horrible. And this is what's funny, too. I'm so horrible. I'm so this. I'm so that. Ask yourself, if I'm so bad, you would shut the fuck up. And I've said this before. If I'm so horrible, you wouldn't talk about me because you'd be scared of me. Just like you're scared of Savage and a couple of others. That's why you never call out anything they've ever said and done, because you're scared like little pussies that you are. So, obviously, I'm not so bad, or you wouldn't talk about me. I mean, let's use some common sense here. But you use me as a scapegoat because you're that fucking pathetic. Who do I have in mind? Mandolin is one of them. Starlight. Who else? Wendy, Diane, Randy. MM, AC, JC, the list goes on. And some of the others talk about me because they make money on my name. And when they stop making money on my name, then they stop talking about me. So carry on. But please, leave my name out of your mouth if you're not going to call shit like this out. And that goes across the board. If Whistledown wants to talk about me, be my guest. She's calling the shit out. Ugh, these people piss me off. This quickly brought memories back, and these women, I cannot even believe they laughed. Because, again, anybody, and I mean anybody, who's ever been in any kind of domestic relationship knows that a normal person does not bring a bat to a computer. If that story is even true, a normal person doesn't do that. That's an abuser. And a non-abuser would also be able to stop before the bat hit the wife. Just saying. But let's all laugh about it. You know what I will laugh about? When Samara gets attacked by bacon. Then I'm going to laugh. When somebody takes her and shoves bacon down her throat, I'll laugh. That'll be funny to me. Misbehaving ever goes on camera and shows what she really looks like. That'll be really funny. I could go on and on, but I'm not going to. It's not true. She's a flippin' liar. Who's a flippin' liar? Oh, about the computer? Exactly. That's true too, Pecan. A normal person doesn't laugh when a woman is hit with a bat. I went through domestic violence with my ex-husband, and that's what I'm scared to fall in love with, a boyfriend or a man. That's why I'm staying single. I'm staying single because I just keep finding assholes. But none of your biz, even if it was true, it's still abusive because abusive people don't do that. Notice she said attacked by bacon and not by a person. Exactly. The good point, Capone. I hope just bacon starts raining bacon on her and she chokes on bacon. Bacon just gets shoved down her throat. Bacon, bacon, bacon. I agree, Nikki. How can you laugh at DV? I totally agree. I don't believe anything Behaven says either. I thought they were too, Badger. I don't know what happened, but obviously they're not talking for like 8 months. Because I thought the same thing. I thought they were friends. Then I saw the video and there was another misdemeanor around that I thought was her, but it wasn't. I totally agree, Reagan. I like Samara, but this puts a whole new light on her and now I've unsubbed. Yeah. Why does she care? How about we all start looking into their lives? Let's find out what they really do. Let's find out who they really are. Let's find out, let's just find out what they do for a living. What state you're in, Samara. I mean, come on, wake up. It's ridiculous. God forbid a man said this. God forbid fucking RDA said something like this or RDA laughed. They would be hung on a cross. Oh, wait, I forgot them men. They probably wouldn't. If it was Brian. Why did they care exactly? Oh, I just wanted to find out if she was a real nurse. Why is it your fucking business? Who cares? You're not on the deathbed and she's helping you. You don't want to know, Claire. They're disgusting. I'm glad you left, Nanya. I just cannot even believe. And this is not the first time that you've heard these people go real life. They've gone real life a bunch of times. I wouldn't doubt if Behaven is the one that's called on me. I wouldn't doubt if she was my CPS caller. Who knows? Hey, Dana. It's Laura speaking up again. I always speak up against the cronies. That's why I'm a target. Why is Life Rewinded bringing you up on NCs right now out of nowhere? Because Life Rewinded is a fucking loser. You know what? I know NC's people good enough. They wouldn't stand for this shit either. They would be just as fucking mortified if they heard this. And I really, truly believe that. And how do I know that? Because Surviving the Storm was watching a video. I forgot which video, but she said, you know, oh, it was about Jonice. And she said about Jonice, you know, this is when communities come together, no matter who fights. And I'm pretty sure that NC's community, if they heard this, they would be standing right next to me and be like, yeah, nah, fuck that. DV is not laughable. DV is not funny. Damn right, Claire. I will always stand up for what's right and call out what's wrong, even if it's my friends, my ex-friends. And you know what? From what I've seen of NC's community, they're pretty much the same. They will stand up for what's right, regardless if they like the person or not. So she can go preach her shit to NC, trying to get NC people to hate me, because Life Rewinded likes Carla. Life Rewinded, Miss Oompa Loompa, or Weeble Wobble, whatever you want to call her, she likes Carla. Carla gives her a voice. So now she's trying to get NC's people to come after me, because that's what she does. She's a fucking sad and lonely fat ass bitch. So there's that. But again, if any of NC's people heard this, I absolutely guarantee they would stand right next to me. What middle-aged woman calls themselves ponies? Good point. NC recently attacked a DV victim. Okay, I don't watch NC enough, but I don't know. I know that Surviving the Storm stood right next to us for Jonice. So, you know, maybe not NC, but yeah, I don't even think NC's people would laugh. So if she gave her blowjobs, maybe they wouldn't have attacked her. Well, I don't know the context, though. I mean, I've said some fucked up shit, too. And I'm not sticking up for her. I just don't know the context. Who's John Candy scamming? Hey, Alma. No one makes money on your name. Oh, yes, they did, Mysteries One. You obviously don't know my name because they made plenty of money on my name. Why do you think so many channels talked about me? Because they made money on me. That's a fact. So you might want to rethink yourself. A lot of them have even openly admitted it. That they started channels about me because they made money. No, never, Dana. Not you. Badger passed around. Yes, he did pass around Love Bomber's OnlyFans. Well, Love Bomber was naked. So, that's why. Context said she hates the woman who had a DV incident. Ask Jess about it. Absolutely. It's Sunday Bible study, Badger. I feel like Molly with the greasy hair. Give me the ugly truth and I'll help you move dead bodies, but don't ever lie. Exactly, Alma. I'll just give Alma a little Jack and Coke. She'll be like, where do we hide it? Where do we hide the body? No questions asked. But yeah, I saw that video and it really, really pissed me off. Hey, Capone, go tell Life Rewinded. I'm going to give this Weeble Wobble a link because I want to know what the fuck her problem is. And while I'm in a mood, let's do it. You see my greasy hair? I got a call on Thursday that had a baby needing placement. I don't think I've looked at the bathroom since. It is very eye-opening, Tevis. I agree. Abuse is abuse. Exactly right. Can we prank call my ex? I'm going to start an OnlyFans. I'm telling you, some people like feet.
Ew.
I agree. Ew.
Feet are nasty.
Yeah, it's just crazy. And I just had to call it out. Like I said, what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong, and there's just no justification. Who are you, Hawk? They went after Jonathan for sticking up for Jonice. No shit. Why would anybody go after Jonathan? Jonathan is like the sweetest guy ever. He doesn't bother anybody. He doesn't hurt anybody. Empath. Let me explain something to you, okay? What I said to Tiffany is not your business, and here's why. Me and Tiffany have made peace about it. Me and Tiffany had talked about it. I had said that in the heat of a fit. But here's the difference. Did I ever contact her ex? Nope, sure didn't. But why is that your business? Me and Tiffany are fine. So carry on with your bullshit. You're not going to compare something I said in the heat of a moment to something someone actually did. So before you call someone a hypocrite, you might want to get your facts straight, you fucking idiot. Fucking morons. Called apologizing for saying crap. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, people bring up stuff from fucking 2 years ago. Like, ew, get over yourself. And then they're apologizing, but like, me and Tiffany are friends again. We're fine. Don't worry about me and Tiffany. But people think they should bring shit. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, it's Mother's Day in the UK. Now in the UK, it's today. Is the Weeble Wobble coming over? I don't know. Life Rewinded, come take a link, Life. As if it's... That's what I'm saying, though. Like... Something I said to Tiffany has nothing to do with anybody. And me and Tiffany aren't fighting anymore. Get the fuck over yourself. Me and Tiffany go up and down all the time. But that's our business. Not someone on YouTube to bring up when we're not even fighting. Sorry. No, not in the US. In the UK. You guys hear my stomach? In the UK. Hey, Coffee, no less than a public forum. If someone was really concerned, they would have a private convo with you. I agree. And I did. I said it in the heat of a moment because I was fucking fuming. Fuming. It was like 2 years ago. Me and Tiffany have fought 5 times since then. She went low. I went low. It is what it is. You talk, you make up. Then you fight again, then you make up again, then you fight again, then you make up again. It's the way it is. Oh, Jonice is like the sweetest person ever. She really is. She would not hurt a fly. If she wasn't married, I'd hook her up with Jonathan. Exactly, Tevis. A lot of things fly out of my mouth. I remember one time... I was fighting with MFW, and one of her mods came in, and I didn't know it was her mod, and I called her an asshole, and like 2 days later, she happened to mention it, 10 minutes later, she mentioned it. I was like, I didn't call her an asshole, and Red Dragon and everyone were like, yeah, you did. I'm like, no, I didn't. They're like, yeah, you did. I'm like, no, I didn't. Yeah, you did. And I didn't even remember I said it 10 minutes later. That's how bad I am. Like, things just fly off. The last thing I'll say is Laura's never done any of this stuff. She's not called anyone's relatives like Einstein did to Lyanne. But that's all forgotten. If someone does it once, they will do it again. Damn right. Alma, speak English. Now I'm going to have to translate. That looks like Spanish. Now I'm going to translate it. It doesn't even tell me. It's Spanish. Hold on. You changed your name. It's okay. I missed the channel, but I don't like what else I can see her channel. And if I like another one, she doesn't like it. That's what she said. Empath, you are the dumbest motherfucker I've ever seen. For real. Go carry on with your badass self. You must be one of the ponies, because only they are this dumb. You offer a link to clear the air. They just sit on a pad. Yeah, they won't. Oh, she's on NC's panel? What do these people say when they call their relatives anywhere? They're like, hey, I don't know, but that's a good point. That is a good point. What would you even say to them? Hi, I'm from YouTube? Like, ew. You know? Like, just stay out of people's fucking lives, personal lives. Saying something and doing something are two different things. Yeah, they said something mean on the internet. They need to lose their job, house, kids, their life. You got it. And you know what I didn't hear in that video? I never once heard an apology for doubting that she was really a nurse. Okay, how come you didn't apologize? Sometimes it gets complicated when more than one creator is supported. Using an alt makes it much easier. Sad that it happened. That's what Cosmic Wave just said. I know you're chatting. I'm translating. Life Rewind has never even ordered a candle. She is obsessed. Go take a Carnival cruise there, Chubbs. Did you have Pink looked up and you outed she wasn't a real nurse? No, I looked Pink up myself and she was a real nurse. She wasn't an RN. I mean, she wasn't a, what's the word I'm looking for? She wasn't a nurse practitioner. And no, I personally didn't ask anybody to look her up for that. Sorry. Try again. I've never asked anybody to look anybody up except for Ash 274. That I did. And I own that. And we've gotten past that millions of times. I did ask people to find out who Ash 274 was. That I did. Spewing lies and giving any idea what she could do next or get away with. Hold on. I'm going to try to go over there. What channel is she on? I don't know what channel she's on. Here we go.
The banter back and forth that goes into.
Subscriber only. Did Natasha drop a link anywhere?
Made that public that Sandra did that. Not one person said anything about it. No, nobody did. They tried to justify it in whatever way they could. Her, old Dr. B even said, "Well, it's she wasn't going to do anything to hurt you." Are you effing kidding me? What
How
is
do
that?
they know that? They don't know who she is. They know her on social
It's
media.
their sister. Dr. B, True Crime Psych Ward, whatever. That's her sister that was in my yard.
Wow.
Because she used to be my ex-mod.
I'm going to go ahead and jump off here. I'm sorry. I don't want to interrupt you. We have to leave, but thanks for letting me come up. And I really hope that this ends, guys. Thanks for the information, though.
Could you imagine what would happen if I went to somebody's house?
Oh, no.
And stood in the road and flipped off their house, took a picture and made it my profile picture and said, "Who won't pull up?" Could you imagine what would happen if I did that?
Who did that? I didn't do that. Who did that?
Well, I'm going to jump down. I just wanted to try to help you maybe understand. I don't agree with it. I don't think it's right, but now that you know a little bit of a history here, maybe you could understand it a little bit better as to not just like why all these people hate you. You know what I mean? I'm not saying they hate you. I think that they're just guarded and, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to get at. I just really wanted to educate you.
I get it. I understand.
Thanks, babes. And,
thank you for coming up.
You're welcome. And I love your channel.
Who went to somebody's house?
Good luck, babe.
Thank you.
Happy Mother's Day to all you UK ladies, too. Have a good Sunday.
I'm going to try as I sit here eating my French toast sticks.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I can't figure out how to work this. Well, good. It's nice to talk to you. And I'm surprised what you go through every single day.
It was a big heartbreak. It's really hard to cheesecakes to people, but now she wants
up. And to my awesome friends and family that are in the chat, I'll be back with you in just a moment. Natasha, I love you.
Love you too.
And I will speak with you.
Oh, should I fast forward? Because I rewound. Should I fast forward? And then rewind?
3 reasons to ditch.
Truth fortune teller. I would love to hear anybody else's thoughts, if anybody has any. I don't know what's happening up here. I'm not doing it.
Should I take a link?
Peter, I think we need a plot map to show who's connected to who.
I don't know what happened.
Me either.
This is all new to me. I've never gone up on anybody's panel before. And usually I don't even get lives too often.
I'm glad you did.
Yeah, me too. Me too. But the hate out of everyone is ridiculous. And I've seen in the past few days voices talking nasty. And she's the last one that should talk.
She's just a nasty person in general.
Well, what got me with her was that time I heard her on your live and she was talking about the 9/11 responder. And
until you're
I don't understand it at all. Unless they do have, you know, evil, and I side eye everybody, and I'm just going to be honest with you. I side eye everybody. I don't trust this alleged piece from Vivian, but I don't trust it from much of anybody. However, it's also something that I'm struggling with because I'm not supposed to question other people's intent. You know, I'm not supposed to question whether or not they're sincere. That's up to them to prove. And I'm struggling with that with this one because of the past and the things that Vivian has said. I mean, she just said that my aunt's passing away was a blood sacrifice. I mean,
I get it, Tasha. And
I know that there's a lot of stuff. People acted like toddlers, and they were really her friends to be percent correct. Those people don't have any use for each other. They don't trust each other. They're not friends. If it's a man or a woman, but they are the most angry person I've ever witnessed. They just kept going on and on and on about me being a scammer and the 20K. And it is astonishing to me how invested people are in things that are absolutely none of their business. None.
Well, this should open up Vivian or whoever else's eyes to see the kind of people that she has in her ear, you know?
But it didn't. You heard what she said. She just,
I don't know who Vivian is.
that you're never going to. And that's just like her trying to get me to say that I would change the way that I do true crime.
Thank you, Tammy.
No.
Right.
I'm not changing the way I do true crime. I don't care if you like it or not.
Right.
And this is the thing I've been saying, and I've been saying this for years. You know, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I'm just not. Not, and not. You know, but I'm also not going to water myself down.
I don't know who that is.
Somebody else who's too weak to handle me can. You know what I mean? I'm not changing who I am because of somebody else's opinion of me.
And you shouldn't have to.
I'm not. I'm never going to. I am who I am, and I'm always.
This is where Life Rewinds. She's on panel. I did go back.
Is going to be this person. I haven't changed the whole time I've been on YouTube, Facebook, whatever. I've been exactly the same person, and I'm going to continue to be exactly the same person.
And like you said on there, you guys don't have to be friends.
See, honestly, though, it's when she says stuff like that, I can totally relate. I've said the exact same thing. Like, I get a lot of what she says because I've been through it.
You don't have to watch each other. You don't have to like each other. But the shit talking and the bashing and the lies, that's the stuff that needs to stop.
Labeling us, you know, some unkindly. I don't like the body shaming shit. I don't see a reason for it. It's disgusting to me. especially from pre-surgery fat girl.
She's just mad because she's still an Oompa Loompa, and that makes her upset. I've never body shamed Natasha. I call her a scammer.
Over there who had to pay to get her intestines cut out to lose 40 pounds because she's too lazy. But now she wants them around.
Oh, now I'm lazy. Now I'm lazy. Okay, Oompa Loompa.
She talks about my friend Wendy. She talks about you. She talks about me. It's just a...
When do you see me talk about Life Rewinded? Oh, I'll tell you when she talks about me. Otherwise, Life Rewinded, you're not even a thought in my day. But because you consistently go on panels to talk about me, I can say whatever the fuck I want. So there's that. It's called returning, retaliation, whatever you want to call it. I know she's jealous. She's disgusting.
Disgusting. It really is.
Well, the thing about her, I'll tell you, I don't even know this chick.
Oh, it's
I agree.
I have never spoken to her.
I agree.
In my life.
I agree.
Well, that's why I wanted to come up and talk to you about. And see, now that our communities are merging,
they're not merging.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, in the beginning, you were new, and only a few of us over here knew about you. And as you got bigger, and whiskey, and you know, it's just now you're part of our drama community. You know
Thank
what
you,
I mean?
Anna.
So I think where you're getting a lot more hate is because, and I'm not justifying it by any means, because I don't agree with it, but in the drama true crime community, the first round of Watts Island, there was so much scamming, and Molly Golightly and Laura and Analyzer, whatever you want to call her. So
oh, that Vivian. Now I know who Vivian is. Yeah, she's a fucking asshole. I cannot stand that bitch. Okay, now I know who Vivian is.
Right away, it puts a red flag that people think that way about you, and they probably don't even know or get a chance to know you. You know what I mean? All they see, it's all about money, really. I just think it is, and
I've been saying that for months because
it's not about money to Natasha. Okay, how many GoFundMe's do we have? She's preaching to the wrong fucking choir.
Every time somebody makes a statement or a comment about something, or calls me out about something, it always goes back to money.
right, because
every time.
I'm going to tell you why I think a lot of the reasons why are, like, Laura took in donations for lawyers 4 times. Four times.
I took money for donations for lawyers 4 times? Please show those 4 times, you fucking liar. You are a fucking liar, Life Rewinded. Nobody took donations 4 times, you fucking asshole. Oh my God.
Times in 4 years. 3 or 4 times. And she never did a damn thing with it.
That is a fucking blatant lie. Blatant lie.
Do you understand? So my community, I would say 80-90%.
You don't have a fucking community, Life Rewinded. You get 20 people to watch your videos. You don't have a community.
And don't like her or have that in their minds. You understand? So
Yeah.
I don't think it's fair to you, but they are, comparing you to her. And I'm not saying it's right at all. I'm just trying to make you understand maybe why Lanky Tour is doing that, because
oh my
it's
God,
been done where people have donated and she did nothing with it.
Wow.
She had a puppy fund. She never got no puppy. It's been
really? I don't have a puppy? I have 2 of them.
A lot of things that she's conned her audience with, and
please show me what I've conned my audience with. I'll wait.
scarred by that, I think. And
But see, the thing about that is, and this is what kills me about that, the only thing that they have is this 20K. They don't know what I've done with it. So you mean to tell me, so her subs paid for her to have a gastric bypass?
That's the rumor. I don't know how true it is, but I would.
No.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
No.
I do know that the lawyer thing is definite. She collected funds 4 separate times for lawyers for
lie.
You know, people that were on the internet and stalking her and whatever, and she never did anything with it.
Total
Never.
lie.
She also had a fund where she sold cheesecakes for her kid for school and never gave anybody the cheesecakes.
Oh my God. Another fucking lie. Another lie. Okay? Another fucking lie. Not only did I give them $100, but there were 2 people. One of them I'm friends with, and the second one, but I wasn't then. But the second one, and I gave more than they paid to them. So I paid them back double what they were supposed to get paid, and MM got some money out of that too. So try again, Life Rewinded.
Obviously, the school isn't going to deliver the cheesecakes to people in New York, and so that was just stupid. And then rather than address it or say anything and make it like, oh, I made a mistake, she sat on a live eating the cheesecakes. It was just like a kick in the teeth.
Now I sat on a live eating the cheesecakes. Okay, Life Rewinded, another fucking lie. It is mind-blowing how many lies this bitch is fucking telling. Mind-blowing.
You know what I'm saying? So I think people's guards are up when you kind of got introduced over here. And I think a lot more of the hate came out towards you from here because of that.
What?
So
Welcome,
maybe there'll
Cosmic.
be a better understanding as to why people are coming at you and you're like, I don't even know these people. It's for no reason. It's because
nobody is going at Natasha because of me. Like, for real. I can promise you that. Nobody. Nobody.
You know, when you're scarred by a creator, you don't ever forget that. You know what I mean?
No, I get it. I get it. I just had no idea.
Yeah. Yeah. It was really bad. I mean, it was really, really bad.
Wow.
So I just wanted to tell you that because Lanky is a good person, but Lanky's a very generous person. I know you probably don't see that by now, but you know, she's passionate, but she's also a sweetheart. But I think
as a
she's
woman,
scarred.
I didn't have any idea. And see, that's what I'm saying. You know, that person doesn't know me at all. And
No.
I get that they have preconceived notions about things based on how things have happened with other people in the past. But when you judge everybody based on one person's, you know, ridiculousness, that's not cool.
Yeah, but it wasn't just one. It was a few. Like, I'm not saying it's right. I'm just not. But I'm just trying to make you understand a little bit better that why people attack like that. It's not right. And, you know, maybe in due time people will change, because I know in the beginning I kind of felt like that too, but then I grew like, I can't dislike someone just because everybody else does, you know what I mean? And I started watching
Thank
you
you,
and
Mally.
more and more I liked you, you know what I mean?
Well, I appreciate that. I don't know. I just wish that people would think for themselves and not just go by. And I think that's been one of the biggest things with me, is that people don't think for themselves and they just run with anything that somebody tells them. Just like the stuff last night with Vivian. You know, I was literally blown away because of, I mean, what?
Well, I would imagine it'd be hard to understand when you're trying to make peace or come to some sort of agreement with somebody, and you have a bunch of people in chat that you've never even seen before coming at you. Like, that's hard. You know,
Really, Life Rewinded. Thank you, White Lotus. Really, Life Rewinded. You mean like the 450 people that Natasha has in there that you're sitting there fucking lying to so they come after me, right, Life Rewinded? God, you're such a fucking Oompa Loompa. Go choke on bacon with fucking Samara. My God.
it's really hard to accept that people you don't even know and they don't like you. And why don't they like me? I don't even know these people. And you can't figure out
Actually, Life Rewinded, most of us don't really give a shit.
everybody on here, let's face it. But I'm not here to say justify it because it's wrong. I'm just here to maybe, if not for any other reason, but to make you understand that people are very guarded around here, and when it comes to the money thing, and not because of you, because we have a reason. Many, like Analyzer, let me give you another. She faked cancer, okay, and yes, she faked cancer on here, and everybody was.
Oh, so it's okay for Analyzer, but not Diane. Life Rewinded, stop embarrassing yourself. You sound like a fucking idiot. Oh my God.
And it was all a lie. It was all a scam and a lie.
Oh my.
Yeah. So we've been emotionally damaged in our community before you even came around here. Like financially and scam.
Thank you, Math Kitty. I think we're emotionally damaged from people like fucking Life Rewinded. That's who we're emotionally damaged by.
Then there's just been a lot of them. A lot more than I could want to even say. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I don't blame you for not wanting to make yourself a target. Good Lord, I don't even.
She makes herself a fucking target.
And people investigated and they called her out on it. She did return the money, but you know, when you return the money, how do we even know what you pulled in? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Laura also did another thing where this is a real tragedy. We had a very dear subscriber that she was nonverbal, but she was such a sweetheart. Her name was Ziggy, and she loved everybody, and she had a service dog. She loved service.
Who says Ziggy was nonverbal? Ziggy talked? The fuck is this bitch talking about?
Animals, and she loved Laura for some reason. So Laura created a Patreon, and
thank you, Reagan. Laura did not create a Patreon for Ziggy. Sorry, try again, Life Rewinded. Patreon was long in existence. Ziggy was a Patreon.
It was a dollar tier, and every dollar was supposed to go to a service dog foundation for Ziggy. And it was a year before anybody seen any type of donation.
First of all, I don't owe you jack shit, Life Rewinded. When you gonna get that? When are you gonna get that? Because most Patreons are not dollar Patreons. The ones that are dollar Patreons, their money is gone to a service dog foundation. It still does. I don't owe you a fucking receipt. Try again, bitch. Holy shit.
So me and another creator called her out on it. And finally she donated, but a whole $35.
Oh my God.
How many fucking dollar Patreons do you think I have? Just saying. Like, for real. How many do you think I have, Life Rewinded? She does make this shit up as she keeps going. You're right.
And the woman, she passed away, but she didn't just pass away. She was murdered by her own son.
Oh my word.
Right. It was a big heartbreak. You know what I'm saying? And then you cash in on donations, like the cashing in. She sells cans.
Now I cashed in on donations. Wow. This bitch cannot stop fucking lying. Wow.
Sell a candle with Summer Wells' name on it. And cash in on it. Then it was another Cash Gurning another month. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I never did anything with Cash Gurning. Ever. Ever.
And this person has the nerve
Yep.
to say things about me.
Yep. That's why I make videos on it. And that's why she hates my guts. So she calls me a weeble wallow.
No, I hate your guts because you're a fucking liar. That's why I hate your guts. I don't like fucking habitual liars like you are. Thank you, how's it going? You are a fucking habitual liar and a fraud and a fake and a loser. That's why I don't like you.
But do you think that bothers me? I just think it's disgusting when you have the results of that.
It doesn't bother you, but here you are in every motherfucking panel lying your ass off. Okay. Okay. Welcome, Jay.
I love you.
Wow. Well, thank you for this information because I didn't know any of this either.
Because none of it's true.
I want to come up and tell you, I'm not saying it's right, and I'm not, defending anybody. I'm just trying to make
you backstage.
I'm just trying to make you see that. I don't think it's hate. I think it's unfortunately you're getting lashed out on for what others have done. And I'm hoping that people see a different side of you, that you're not that person. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what I don't understand. I mean, if people would come over here and actually give me a chance.
Mm-hmm.
And
I get it. I totally get it.
Or give time, because the legal system is like not a snap your fingers and something happens. And that seems to be the big thing.
They keep saying it's been this long, but they don't, they haven't taken one thing into consideration as far as we went through Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. Then my aunt passed away and I was completely, basically incapacitated for over a month. Now my damn bank account is closed and I have no access to any of my money. And so they act like I'm just supposed to snap my fingers and something's supposed to happen overnight. That's
also
not how
when
it works.
When it's legal, you got to be quiet. You can't.
Well, exactly. And they don't need to know what I'm doing.
Well, they shouldn't, because any rightful lawyer would tell you don't talk about it online.
The problem is that I have not told one soul what I am really doing.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't told one soul.
That's not a problem.
And anybody who thinks that I have told them something,
thank you,
that
Rocco,
they can go and share, I told you something on purpose. I'm just saying, because like I said, I side eye everybody, and if I tell somebody something about my personal stuff, they ought to know better. I don't talk about my personal life to anybody. I don't talk about me and Dalton. I don't talk about anything, personal that goes on with my children.
Well, you can around here because you never know.
Nothing do I talk about with anybody, including my mods. I never have. And I've always said, don't say anything in person that you won't say, that you don't want to be said in public. And the reason that I have been saying that is because of these stupid videos that these people are now sharing. I learned the hard way that you have to be very careful what you say, because somebody is always there ready to clip it, and use it against you.
She's right about that. This is what I'm saying. There's a lot of things she says that she's right, and I'm right there with her on that. When people first started YouTube, I included, we didn't think that every single thing we say would get twisted, taken out of line, taken out of context. None of us thought that. We thought that we'd be able to talk on our own channels about our own personal stuff and it wouldn't get twisted and turned. So I absolutely agree with that. I agree with you didn't think that it was going to happen. And YouTube is a platform. I know for me that I've gotten some really good advice from YouTube, you know, from you guys, stuff that I've gone through, my kids have gone through. You know, I talk to you guys, I get some great feedback. So, I mean, I definitely agree with her on that. And it sucks that sometimes you have to twist shit, you know? Exactly. Make a YouTube channel, they said. It would be fun. But my DV segment is already clipped. That's what I'm saying. Like, no matter what you say, it's twisted, turned, and everything. Oh, NC's not stupid at all.
Always. And there is that they just do because that's who they are. And those videos are a prime example. How do you think I learned it? It sure wasn't just because I knew it. It's because it doesn't matter what you say.
So her chat wants to know why I'm streaming her. I'm not streaming her. I'm playing the lies that came out of Life Rewinded's mouth so I can clear them up because they're all fucking lies. So there's that.
Or how you say it, somebody's going to twist it and use it.
She's right.
And, you know, that one video about Mariah that everybody plays, that was alive. It was.
By the way, what happened between her and Vivian? I don't know what happened with that. Is she fighting with Vivian? You hear my stomach? I don't know why my stomach's going crazy. So Kashmir says, oh my God, her true crime is awful and she's clueless. Says the girl that paid Marissa $50 a month. Okay. They were fighting, but last night they made peace on Viv's channel. Aha. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Viv's chat gave her hell last night for allowing NC on panel and being civil. Vivian was willing to block people. Bank accounts for... Oh. Yeah. But Life Rewinded... Why don't you try telling the truth about something? Because you can't fucking tell the truth. Every single thing that you just said is a lie. Everything. Sorry, Hyperbole. Everything she said was a blatant fucking lie. Tell her to back up everything she said. Because there's not one thing she could back up. Because it's all a fucking lie. Every single thing she said was a lie. Yeah, I wonder, how come Diane wasn't mentioned? I'm just curious. Hey, Clarissa. Then said they could email her later to get unblocked. Yeah, I wouldn't fuck with that. That has nothing to do with me. Oh my God, you hear my stomach? What's your opinion on what I said? I didn't hear what you said. It is, Jeremy, you're right. That's exactly what it is. Every live. Hey, Kaylee. Oh my God, Hyperbole. Sorry, try again. Hyperbole, you claim that everything she said is true? Please tell me where I ate cheesecake on a live. 1. Please tell me the 4 fundraisers that I did. Please tell me, please back up anything she said. You can't, because it's all a fucking lie. So try again. Palmer tells her no making peace with her because she comes into your channel, tries to control your channel and your chat. No, see, like, I don't care about Natasha per se. It's Life Rewinded. Life Rewinded lied about every fucking thing she said. And she made up shit. Natasha wasn't even discussing me. But there's Life Rewinded. Notice how Diane wasn't brought up. What just happened, the whole reason I went live today wasn't brought up. That wasn't brought up. But let's bring up Laura. Like, she's such a loser. Yeah, but I'm saying this, like, me playing her had nothing to do with Natasha. It was Life Rewinded. She could play me. I don't care. I don't care, though. Like, that's what people don't get. I don't care. I'm not one of these people like, oh my God, you can't stream me. I don't give a shit. But my issue wasn't playing Natasha. It was fucking playing Life Rewinded and all her goddamn lies. It's crazy. Like I said, there's a lot of things Natasha says that I can relate to. Like, I really, truly can. She says things that I've said out of my own mouth. Tiffany and Laura, fine. Anyways, by the way, check your first video. She said she's not sure if it's the or not. What are you talking about, Ash? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't watch Mandy Lynn. Life Rewind is the biggest Diane supporter today. Don't forget it. I agree. But Jeremy, that's not my concern. My issue wasn't Natasha. It was fucking Life Rewinded's lies. And then when Life Rewinded gets attacked, it's, oh, poor me. Shut the fuck up, Oompa Loompa. Nobody gives a fuck. Yeah, I don't watch Mandy Lynn, Ash. I have no idea what the bitch says. I really don't. I could care less. Mandy Lynn is one of those people that literally have no content without me. Literally. None. Zero. Zilch. I really don't feel bad for anyone who freely gives money. I learned from Inventing Anna. It's not scamming if they offer it without you asking them for it. It's true, too. But a PayPal pool is kind of asking. I mean, it's out there. But I've always said, if people give her money, that's on her. Like, I don't have a problem with that. You know, if her subs want to keep giving her money, more power to her. Like, okay. That's not my business. She is spreading gossip. It's exactly right. There's literally not one thing she said that's legit. None. Death by deception is a thing. What? Yeah, I can't with these fucking people. Now all of a sudden my bank account gets hacked every day before YouTube, every time before YouTube. My account was hacked once and I proved it. So try again. It's ridiculous. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. No, again, my issue was Life Rewinded and every fucking lie she told. That's my problem. She's just such an asshole. And then she wonders why people hate you. Well, Life Rewinded, maybe because you run around spreading fucking lies. Why don't you call out Diane? How come we're not calling out Diane? That's what I want to know. As normal channels pop up. It's just crazy, though. It was a good movie. I'll agree. It was a really good movie. God, these people are fucking nauseating. But Ash, honestly, for anybody to talk about me and Tiffany don't like you, Mandy. Like, why are you posting videos and I don't like you? Why are you posting videos of me and Tiffany? Me and Tiffany are fine. Like, you don't need to get involved. Do you see me ever posting videos of you guys? No. Why? Nobody gives a shit. You're not relevant enough. That's why nobody ever talks about you. For people to talk about you, you actually have to be fucking relevant. Yeah, Tiffany, me and Tiffany are fine. She was just on my panel recently. Like, yeah, we've had our fights, but why is that their business? It's not. at all. That's one thing you'll never see me post is somebody else's fight. Nobody fucking gives a shit. Yeah, go get a Happy Meal, Mandy Lynn. Exactly. Misnomer, what do you have, 15 fucking accounts? Because I keep blocking every single one of them. So now you guys, let me guess. So now you guys are white knighting for Tiffany. Okay. Get the fuck out of here. Keep Tiffany out of your mouth. Keep me out of your mouth. Tiffany is my friend, not yours. Tiffany doesn't like you. So keep her out of your mouth. It's fucking ridiculous. Going wild pig hunting this weekend. Well, that sounds like fun. Not. Kill one for Samara. Get a good one for Samara. Tiffany Marie's hot. Should lock her fridge if she doesn't want her teeth rotting out. Seriously, like, leave Tiffany out of your fucking content. Ridiculous. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. People are a joke. Ugh. So annoying. I know, right? I made sausages this morning for the boys, if that helps. Hey, Stop Animal Cruelty. I was wondering where you've been. Maybe Miss Noma. It didn't happen, lady. I haven't heard from him. I think he got mad I was on the phone when I pulled up. I don't know. But yeah, it didn't happen. Bacon is good. Love me some bacon. Well, Anastasia, if you paid attention, you would know. One of my friends breeds dog. Hey, Scoop. Always goes back around to dogs with me. Oh, absolutely, Jade. I agree with that. They don't have any content. It's the same Laura over and over and over. Where's Kelly the advocate? Go get a psychiatrist, get off YouTube, get some help. Disgusting, nosy, loudmouth pig who preaches like she has a brain cell in her head. Okay. I'll share with you, Laura, only because I know you don't eat that much. No, I don't. I eat very little. Hey, Kimmers. She can say all day long she didn't collect money for that from months ago. Yeah, I don't know about any of that. Dying. Tooth pain sucks. I'm sorry. I need a root canal. I refuse to do it. Oh. Natasha can come over here. I'll drop a link. But my issue wasn't Natasha. My issue was fucking Life Rewinded. Someone will clip that and say you're eBay. Once you go for looks, you're done. And that's what people don't get. I've said this 100 times. The second you go for looks, you have nothing else. I've had 3 in the last one. So yeah, I refuse to do it. I just don't chew on that side. People I was walking in, the bats, maybe you're not talking about the ones that are flying around. No. Hey, Chapters of Crime. It's just crazy. Crazy. Pick me up for looks, time to part ways. Yeah, there's just no point. You know, like Natasha always saying, oh, I don't know if she's a man or a woman. Okay. Do you want to think I'm a man? Think I'm a man. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care. I know who I am. It doesn't matter to me. But don't fucking sit there and lie to me and lie about me. That's some bullshit. What Life Rewinded just did is some bullshit. Trying to get all these people to think I'm this big scammer and blah. Bitch, sit the fuck down. It's ridiculous. I never let words hurt me, Cosmic. It's YouTube. If I got through the hardest thing I've ever been through, which was my custody fight, nothing on anyone says on YouTube is going to bother me. It's just not. Only thing that bothers me is if I was close with you or I'm friends with you and then we initially have a fight, that hurts. But other than that, I don't care what fucking people say, but don't lie about me. You want to say truth, you know, and that's the other thing. Life Rewinded is a perfect example of, oh, I am so bad. But if I'm so bad, why do you have to lie about every fucking thing you're saying? Obviously, I'm not that bad because you need to lie about it. If you didn't lie about it and actually told the truth, I'm not so bad, am I? That's why you over-exaggerate, you lie, because all of a sudden, that makes me sound horrible. So that's what you do. That's why I got nothing for these people. Yeah, Natasha says that all the time. I don't know if she's a man or a woman. Okay, whatever you want to think of me, I don't care. Not too many people, I know Chasing Truth will, not too many people will go live, fresh, waking up in the morning, paint still on them from the night before. Like, I'm okay with it. I'm very comfortable with who I am. Okay, I will not take a link because she's scared of you. Why? My cavity got so bad. The next episode, yeah. I need one. I just don't chew on that side. I'm waiting for my stupid husband to add me on dental. That says more about Natasha. That's what I'm saying. Like, whatever. Think whatever you want. I don't care. Roast beef is good. Don't get me started on roast beef. Last time somebody said roast beef, I went out and bought some. Exactly, Alma. I'm watching hockey. Am I a man or a woman, Natasha? Alma, I totally agree. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't care. What I think is funny, too, though, is her stream. Like, this is where things get twisted, okay? This is exactly where things get twisted. This stream was not about Natasha in any which way, shape, or form until Life Rewinded made it about Tasha. That's how Natasha got in this stream. Because Life Rewinded went on her panel and brought me up when neither my stream nor Natasha's stream was about me. But Life Rewinded had to insert herself and make a stream and make Natasha's stream about me. That's how this happened. But Natasha's people don't realize that. My people that have been here see that. But that's the problem. This is where things get twisted, out of line, and out of control. There is your example. So they all think that, oh, I made a stream about Natasha. This stream had nothing to do with Natasha. This stream still has nothing to do with Natasha. But it has to do with Life Rewinded, who inserted me into Natasha's stream. So then I inserted Life Rewinded into my stream. But at the end of the day, none of this had anything to do with me or Natasha. But thank you, Life Rewinded. Your mission of lying didn't go unnoticed, and we are where we are. So good job. Really good job, Life Rewinded. She lied and those people believe it. Why'd she even speak about you? Thank you. That's what I'm saying, Cosmic. That's my whole point. So now Natasha's people think this stream was about Natasha when it had nothing to do with Natasha at all, nor was she even brought in if it wasn't for Life Rewinded. So that's what she does. Shooting. Go find crystals. Go find me some jade. You know, but it's crazy to me. Like, that's how this whole thing went down today, was Life Rewinded. It's why you talk out about it. Anyone would. Lies. Exactly right. Of course I'm going to fucking speak about lies against me, especially when every fucking thing she said was a lie. Not even like a little lie. Every single thing this bitch said was a lie. But, whatever. You know, sometimes you just got to go through point by point because that's all they do is fucking lie. It's crazy. Crazy. So, whatever. I can't with them. I can't. So, on that note, I think I proved my points. Carla, misdemeanor. I'm sorry, not misdemeanor. Misdemeanor, I'm sorry for everything that happened to you. Misbehaving, that whole DC. Life Rewinded's people, keep my fucking name out of your mouth, you disgusting. Can't even call you women because you are vile. Anybody that laughs the way you guys laugh and think you're good are fucking vile. Oompa Loompa over there, Life Rewinded, go suck a dick, for real. You are disgusting. Go sit with your 4'11" ass and just go away. Because you are just a liar. You are disgusting. You are pathetic. Go kiss Scammer's ass, Diane. Go suck Diane because that's what you do best. Ugh, you're disgusting. I have quite a few crystals. I believe they work. I'm telling you, let me let you guys know what's going on. So all these crystal shops are so fucking expensive. And, you know, some of the bigger crystals, I'm like, shit, I'm going to run out on. What do? I don't want to order from these crystal shops that overcharge. So I looked to see, one of my Patreons gave me a really good idea of go to like a gem and mineral show. They have them in Wyoming, they have them in Florida. Okay, so I looked up. There's one in Wyoming. Well, Voices in Wyoming. Okay, this sounds good. So I start looking up all different places in Wyoming. And I find out that because 50% of the land in Wyoming is public, you can literally go there and just get tons of crystals. Tons. And bring them back home. And they're all over the mountain. They have Amethyst Mountain. The one place you can't do it is Yellowstone. You cannot do it in Yellowstone Park. Yellowstone, you can look at them, but you can't take any crystals away. It's illegal. But, you know, if you watch YouTube videos, there's like tons of people that just drive and just go mountains and get these rocks and bring them back home. So I said that I'm probably going to go to Wyoming and get my own crystals. And you don't have to pay for them. You don't have to pay for anything. You just go there with bags and you collect rocks. So they have like Amethyst Mountain where you can get amethyst. They have jade everywhere, like tons and tons of crystals. So I'm like, for what it's going to cost for airfare, I really want to bring one of Sage's friends who got her into crystals, knows everything about everything. I'm thinking about bringing him and being like, all right, Preston, we're going. You know way more about rocks than I do and what rocks look like what. So I'm thinking about it. Me, him, and Sage, and meet up with Voices. And I think it would be a really, really good idea. Yes, if I want to go to a show, there's one coming up in Cheyenne, Wyoming, the end of April, beginning of May. And I was thinking, can do a show and then just take a look around because you can get free stuff. Go suck AD. I can't with you, Laura. Why not? So, yeah. And you can get tons of quartz, and how I'll get it home, that I don't know. I'm not sure about that. But for what I spend in crystals, buying it secondhand, if I can go there and rock hound myself, that would be awesome. So it's a 20-hour drive, so that's a little rough. With gas prices high as they are, I don't think that would be cost effective unless I like found diamonds or some shit. But it is in Yellowstone, but you can take amethyst out of Amethyst Mountain. Cheaper to fly. It is cheaper to fly, but the problem is I don't know how to get home with all the crystals. Like, that's heavy. So I don't know if I should put them in a box and FedEx them back home or something. 20 hours is a long, expensive drive. Go to Colorado to hunt gems. Imagine if I died. Yeah, but the problem is I wouldn't know a diamond from a quartz in diamond in its purest form. You know, I can pick out a diamond if it's all, you know, nice, but not in its purest form. Coming from a rock hound, good luck. Is it hard? Yeah, but I'm not putting diamonds on candles. It's 20 hours to drive. Because they say like Albany County and a couple of other counties, you're allowed one check, one take on 50-pound limit. Yeah, but rocks are pretty heavy. I'm a huge rock. Oh, do you really? Are you really, Sugar Beet? You do 19 to Ohio? I don't know, but gas prices, that's high. It depends how many of us are going. If it's 4 of us and we all split it, that might work. I am willing to hike to find the crystals. Correct. Good shoes, I know. So let me show you guys. Hold on. Hold on. So yeah, Amethyst Mountain, there's tons. I probably have 80 pounds of crystals left. You want them? You can have them. Yes, I want them. Absolutely want them. Let me know what you want to send. Send me pictures of what you have. I'll gladly take them. But yeah, I definitely need to go with someone that understands what the rocks look like on the outside. Gravy K. You can find Ajit anywhere in Alabama and get a rock tumbler and the rocks come out beautiful. Yes, but that's just I want to find jade and amethyst and a whole bunch of stuff. Rock hunting as kids in Huntsville. No shit, Gravy? Hold on, let me look. Let me look. Now you're gonna have me go rock hunting. Wow, she's right. You can find quartz, amethyst, adulisite, calcite, emeralds, fluorite, eliminate, onyx, opal, turquoise. All right. I gotta go find this stuff. Now I'm going on a mission. Small quartz crystals can be found in cavities and limestone in the rocks of North Alabama, which is where I am. But it sounds like you really have to know where to go. Madison County. I'm in Madison County. All right. I am taking some people rock hounding. Maybe I won't even need to go to Wyoming. Maybe I can get it right here. Hold on. Madison County. Where to find gold? So I'm not seeing Madison, though. I'm seeing everywhere else. Shit, I'm doing some rock climbing. Limestone's the next county over. I didn't know our official mineral is hematite. See, but it just says like along the northeastern side of the state along the Red Mountain. It doesn't really tell me where. Oh. Gravy, you're my favorite person today. There is a Magic of Marble Festival in 2 weeks. I don't know where this is, though. It looks like it's kind of far. Wow. That's it. We're doing some rock climbing. Sent to you in a candle box. My son hunted them. Oh, really? Your candles have some crystals on them, Angelique. April 5th to the 16th, Marble Festival. Sweet. I said bear spray because Laura needs it in Wyoming if she goes. Have to be mindful. I don't know. I may not have to go. May be able to get what I need here. Although we don't have jade here. And I heard jade is all over there. Blue quartz. Gold panning in Alabama is not illegal. However, you do need a permit. There's no gold in my county. So I'm looking at all these places. None of them are my county. It says in the beginning, but there's nothing here in my county. I thought I wouldn't have to go too far. It says Madison, but there's nothing. Coosa County is located East Central. It's probably the best place for rock hounding in the state. Emeralds. I am willing to go to Wyoming. They got jade. But there's a mineral show there. So beryl, tourmaline, muscovite, aquamarine, or emeralds can be found here. It's also where gold is discovered. I'll have to look into this. I am Gravy. Laura the Hike. I'm sorry I'm not making fun of Laura. She needs assistance and I'll be there. Thank you, Huck. Hey, I can do it. We've hiked before. But what I need is someone who knows rocks. Because if it's not cut open, I wouldn't know what to look for on the outside. I'll be that hiker with a book. But I'm going to grab Sage and her buddy. And one of my buddies to help crack open rocks. But come on, Will, we're going rock hunting. He'd be like, are you crazy? All right. Blue quartz found along the Flint River in Madison County. I don't know where the Flint River is. Thanks, Clarissa. I'm going to text her. Hold on, watch. I think she's at work. Yeah, because the way, from what I'm reading though, like jade is all over Wyoming. Like all over. Gold. All right, Sage is in. I said, Preston knows a lot of rocks. She said he knows everything. He's someone I want to go with. More than 190 mineral species can be found in Alabama, according to the Encyclopedia of Alabama. All right, now we just need to find them. Summer trip, I know. That's what I'm saying. Wyoming is a little far. But if I can find good stuff. I mean, if I could find stuff here, then I don't need to go. But yeah, they say that, whatchamacallit, they say that, Wyoming is everywhere. In Wyoming, like, you can walk down the street and you pick up jade and everything. It's just everywhere. But like I said, I don't know what the outside looks like if they're not cut open. That's why I would need to go with someone that knows rocks, or I'll be picking up all these rocks, trying to cut them open. I know quartz. Quartz is easy to, like, determine, but a lot of the others aren't. All right, let's see. Where is the Flint River? I wish Sage wasn't working. I would fucking go right now. That's probably where you went, Gravy, is the Flint River in Huntsville. Quartz, hematite, marble. Why are all these old, though? There we go. I'm so excited. The Flint River. It goes all the way through. You can mine in the caverns? Yeah, but that you probably got to pay for. Yeah, you pay for a bucket. I don't want that because those are like placed there. That's a great business, though. Think about it. But yeah, you do. But I'm saying, think about that. You go to Wyoming, you pick up, drive out there, pick up thousands of rocks, bring them back to a store and sell them for a high dollar. That's some good business. It's almost like a thrift store. You're not paying for them because it's free. Yeah, these gem places, $6 to $50. Cut gems, fossils. Yeah, no, that's not what I want. I want to be able to get them myself. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's hard. That's why I need someone who knows rocks. That's why he's like the perfect person. We could do it Wednesday after I get my nails done. Only Sage would want to do it after she gets her nails done. Only my daughter. You don't break rocks after you get nails done. You can buy cheap land out there, even process them in-house and sell jewelry. But that's what, I don't know how to make jewelry. But that's what I'm saying. Like, if it's crazy. You might get lucky, you might get zilch. Not in Wyoming, though. That's why I said you don't break rocks after you get your nails done, silly. See, you know what, though? I forget I'm in Alabama. I do. I really do. But we don't have as much stuff as Wyoming does. And I don't think it's as easily accessible. Star blue quartz, emerald and aquamarine, tourmaline, jasper. Well, I'll be rock hunting this weekend. This week. Tell you, if I had the balls or someone to go with, I'd go now. But I don't. You've made me consider investing in this sort of thing with what my connection to the magic community. Oh, I'm telling you, Jay, for witchcraft, tons. But what better way than to find rocks yourself? Instead of buying them secondhand, not knowing if it's real, crystals. You want to take their word that it's genuine crystals. But, like, there was one where one of the stores that we went to that it was colored. And I said, if I break it open, is it colored on the inside? She said, no. I said, then you guys painted it. Like, otherwise it would be color, it would have that same thing on the inside. So... You have a voodoo doll? It's not me, right, Alma? Nothing is free. Go to shows and get a good wholesale connection. Well, I'm going to do that too. But I still want to try to get some myself. Because even shows, all they're doing is getting themselves and, reselling it. Geode is big here. Geode. Geode. Quartzite, marble. It seems marble's pretty big here. But nothing in my county except blue quartz. Some people in Europe. Did you go crystal digging? I've never done it before. This will be a first. I get a GoPro and wear it on my head. Hey, Miss Hippie. So, we'll see. Maybe it'll be my new thing. Yeah, crystal inside. That's what I'm saying. I was like, yeah, no, you guys painted it and you're charging an arm and a leg. No thanks. So Sage is like, you can't break the crystals. Yes, I can. She's like, but that's not good. I said, Sage, how do you think they get it from a rock to crystals to sell you? They break it. It was fun. Crystals are so pretty. Yeah, I plan on doing that. But it's even some of the shows, most of the shows are in Wyoming or some of these places that are really far away. So, and I figured if I'm going to the show, I might as well, walk around and see what's going on. Bring back buckets of raw crystals. Exactly. Went to Quartzsite in California and did it in 2008. Did you? Of what value is what? That's true too. Well, I know some of what's valuable just because I live in Alabama. Of some things that are valuable and some things that aren't. What does she think it isn't good to break? I don't know. I was like, well, like, you have to break them to begin with in the first place. So it didn't really make sense. How do I use crystals in candles? There's crystals inside the candles that are infused in the candles. And then there's crystals on top that match the scent for the healing power of the candle. Now, I'm still making regular candles as well because I have so many scents for it. But I'm also making crystal infused candles. I am transitioning into a full metaphysical company. It's going to take time, though, because I got to phase out other stuff. But I'm changing it to a full metaphysical company. Yeah, I'm originally from New York. Maybe the hosts sell big rocks you could chip that. That's what I'm looking for, Gravy. I don't need to buy like all little ones. Start a show by you can be highly profitable. Charge each vendor for... I've done trade shows before. They are a nightmare. I would never do something like that alone. Thank you, Alma. Exactly. You got to keep evolving. You had me at Meta. No, a lot of people are interested in it, and it just... when me and Sage went away, she's the one that got me back into it. Like, I was into crystals when I was young, but she got me back into it. And we talked all about it. We went to different places. Then we went scouting all the different crystal places in Tennessee. And, you know, on the way home, we went 2 hours out of the way to go to this different crystal shop. And we just, you know, she just got me on this kick again about crystals, and it's helped her anxiety. Now, do I fully believe in crystals 150%? Somewhat. Because when I don't have mine on, I do feel different without it. So do I think there's something to it? Yeah. Have you thought about doing flea? Yeah, I'm not even there yet. I have to finish redoing the website. There's many steps I have before that, Scoop. I don't even think we have flea markets here, but I know what you mean. Thank you, Alma. I absolutely do. I'm wanting to place candle order today, so keep watching email. Absolutely, Tammy. Wanting at least 2, one of them being personalized. Okay. I do. I wear a crystal. I wear a hematite bracelet and a tiger's eye bracelet. And then one for the 7 chakras. And I do feel different when I'm not wearing one. So I just keep them on now at all times. And good things are happening. I can sell at farmers markets, but I have to do a couple things first. But farmers markets here, you need a license for it. Business license doesn't cover it. Like, you actually need a specific license. There's some steps you have to take at farmers markets here. Like, Alabama's all about licenses. You need this certificate and that certificate and that certificate. So, depending on what county... I need to do laundry too, and I need to finish my room part 2. So I am going to get off. I just wanted to go live today about that. I know this live transferred into 15 different directions, but here we're at. I don't know what's going on, Grandma's channel. My name is being brought up. I don't know why. It's about NC. I don't know why I'm being brought up. But I'll be listening. Yeah, we don't really have, I love you too, John. We don't really have vintage markets here. We have farmers markets, but they're mostly like food, some candles. But we're transforming, but it's just going to take a little time because, like, someone asked me yesterday, how is your room not finished yet? Because I have to drive the kids here and there. I got to cook for them. I still have to clean the house. I got to take care of 2 dogs. I go live. I have candles to make. So all these other things get distracted. So, but I had put aside this weekend and to finish my room, and then I'll show you guys, but finish my room, get all the shit away, throw out everything that needed to be thrown out. Well, some of it. Get the bathroom done, do the walls, hang up everything. It's just so much shit, and you get sidetracked. So, all right. I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Like I said, I got day 2 of Operation Room. Hey, Cork. Day 2 of Operation Room. For those of you guys that are members, there's a link on members on not Discord. There's a link to membership on Discord on my community post. So I'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Stay away from negativity because it's just not worth it. And don't ever laugh at a survivor. So that's it. Have a good day. Thank you guys for super chats, PayPals, candle orders. You know where to buy them. IntrepidCandleCompany.com. And I'll see you guys later. Peace. Welcome, John.